How to outsmart a narcissist. Outsmarting a narcissist is not about winning arguments, proving a point, or teaching them a lesson. That's the trap. A narcissist doesn't play for truth. They play for control. They play for attention and emotional dominance. The moment you try to win in the usual way, you've already stepped onto their battlefield, where they have years of experience and no rules. Outsmarting them requires something different: clarity, discipline, emotional control, and strategic detachment. At their core, narcissists operate from a fragile ego, hidden behind confidence. At their core, narcissists operate from a constant need for validation, called supply. At their core, narcissists operate from a fear of being exposed or losing control. They are not strong in the way they appear. They are dependent on your reaction. A narcissist without your emotional reaction is like fire without oxygen. To outsmart the narcissist, you must recognize their tools, such as gaslighting, where they make you doubt your reality, such as projection, they accuse you of what they are doing, such as love bombing. This is intense affection to gain control. There is also silent treatment, which is punishment through withdrawal. And there is strangulation, which is bringing in others to create jealousy or confusion. Narcissists don't randomly behave this way. These are calculated patterns. To outsmart a narcissist, stop trying to change them. This is where most people fail. You cannot fix the narcissist. You cannot heal the narcissist. You cannot love them into becoming better. Trying to do so keeps you stuck. Outsmarting a narcissist begins when you shift focus from how do I change them to how do I control my response. To outsmart a narcissist, your first power move is emotional detachment. Narcissists feed on anger, tears, confusion, explanations. When you detach emotionally, their control weakens. Their tactics lose effect. Detachment does not mean you don't care. It means you refuse to be manipulated. To outsmart a narcissist, master the grey rock method. This is one of the most effective strategies. Act boring, act neutral, act unresponsive. No emotional reactions means no drama. For example, a narcissist will say you are so useless, and you can say okay. So there is no defense, no argument. They want a reaction, but you give them nothing. To outsmart a narcissist, stop explaining yourself. You think clarity will fix things. They think more information is more ways to manipulate you. So the more you explain, the more they twist your words, the more they confuse you. So outsmarting rule is say less and mean more. To outsmart a narcissist, set boundaries and keep them. A boundary is not what you say, it's what you enforce. Weak boundary means please don't speak to me like that. Strong boundary means if you speak to me like that, I will leave. Then actually leave. Consistency is what makes boundaries powerful. To outsmart a narcissist, don't take the bait. Narcissists provoke you intentionally. They might insult you. They might bring up your past. They might twist facts. Why? So that they can pull you into emotional chaos. Outsmarting means recognizing the bait and refusing it. To outsmart a narcissist, control your reactions. Your reaction is the narcissist's reward. When you stay calm, when you stay quiet, when you stay grounded, you disrupt their entire strategy. Power shift happens in silence, not shouting. To outsmart a narcissist, document everything, especially in workplaces, legal situations, toxic relationships. Keep records of messages, of emails, of incidents. Narcissists rewrite history. Documentation protects your reality. To outsmart a narcissist, don't seek validation from them. You will never get genuine apologies, true accountability, emotional understanding. Waiting for it keeps you trapped. Outsmarting means accepting this truth and moving on. To outsmart a narcissist, use strategic communication. When you must communicate, be brief, be factual, and be emotionless. Instead of saying, "You hurt me when you ignored me," you can say, "The meeting is at 10 a.m. Stick to facts, avoid emotions. To outsmart a narcissist, avoid power struggles. Every argument is a trap. They don't argue to resolve issues, they argue to win and dominate. So winning is refusing to engage. To outsmart a narcissist, build your self-worth. Narcissists weaken you by criticism, comparison, devaluation. You outsmart them by rebuilding confidence, trusting your instincts, and knowing your value. A strong self-image is your shield. To outsmart a narcissist, create distance. The less access they have to you, the less influence they have. Distance can be emotional, physical, or digital. Sometimes the smartest move is not confrontation, but withdrawal. So understand their patterns. Narcissists repeat cycles. That is, idealize, devalue, and discard. So when you recognize the cycle, you stop being surprised. You stop being controlled. So don't react to their image management. They care deeply about how others see them. They may act charming in public, portray you as the problem. Outsmarting means not fighting for public approval, staying grounded in truth. So protect your energy to outsmart a narcissist. Being around a narcissist is draining. Protect yourself by limiting interaction, taking breaks, prioritizing your mental health. Your energy is not unlimited. Sometimes the smartest move is no contact. If possible, cut communication, block access, and move on. Not every battle is worth fighting. Outsmarting a narcissist is not about defeating them. It's about regaining control of yourself, protecting your peace, refusing to play their game. The moment you stop reacting, the moment you stop chasing, and the moment you stop proving, you've already won. Remember, you don't defeat a narcissist by fighting harder. You defeat them by becoming unreachable. Let me repeat that again. You don't defeat a narcissist by fighting harder. You defeat them by becoming unreachable. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Share this video widely to all those who may need it. And again, if you found the video helpful or useful, please click that like button and feel free to drop a comment or two about this video. Hey, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.